for the national anthem. It is my pleasure to introduce Forte Chief Schools Officer Justin Smith.
Good afternoon, Forte Prep class of 2024. That's the first time we said that. Come on. Good evening, parents, teachers, esteemed guests, and Forte Prep class of 2024. It is with great pride and joy that I welcome you all to this special moment, celebrating the achievements of our Forte Prep 8th graders. Today marks not just the end of a significant chapter in your journey, but also the beginning of a new and exciting adventure as you go to high schools, near and far. As we gather here this afternoon, let us take a moment to reflect on the hard work, dedication, and growth that have brought us to this point. Each one of you has shown resilience, curiosity, and a spirit of collaboration that will serve you well in the years to come. Let me be the first of many to say congratulations. There are many reasons that this class has a special place in my heart. You had the greatest tour of Boston of all time with the historical expert, Miss Alina Nikos. I taught 6th grade science a couple of times to those of you who were GMUers. I've argued about Taylor Swift with a good number of you. And I've even crushed Alonzo and Benny in a wall sit competition in 5th grade. I've seen you produce incredible work, like Sophia's Artivism piece, or the play that Reese wrote. I've watched Stephen and Melanie perform expertly in plays. I've watched Mo get taller and taller and taller. It's terrible. Please stop. And I've talked to many of you for a very long time about various mistakes that you've made, and hopefully will not make again. Even though I haven't been around every day this year, turns out I still know many of you pretty well. The reason is that here at Forte Prep, we're a pretty small, tight-knit community. If there's one thing I've learned in the 7 years that I've been a part of Forte Prep, it's that really nothing is more important than your community. I'm grateful that it only takes me 15 minutes to get to work, that I've gotten to meet so many of your siblings, many of whom are here today, either graduates or current students, and that we got to know you when you were sweet little 5th graders, so that it's really easy to see through this fake, tough 8th grade vibe thing that you're trying to do now. And we've needed to be a community for you to get here. When you joined us in 5th grade, it was one of the hardest times to be a student in our country's history. It was during the COVID-19 pandemic when we were hybrid. You only came into our building 2 days a week, and the rest of the time you had to take classes at home. You were 9 years old and you were on your computers in your room. That's wild, and you did it. When you were in our building, you could only be in class with 15 other people, and you could only see 2 teachers a day, so you didn't even see your other teachers. You saw them on a computer screen on the board. That's incredibly tough. And it continued. When you were in 6th grade, we couldn't get all of you in a room for lunch or for community meeting, and just having you together was almost impossible. It's really hard to build a community like that. And so I've been really grateful to have you all together for the last couple of years. Those years helped me understand how important it is to get to know the people that we're around and to value them. This group of students, as a result of all of this, is a pretty fiercely independent group. You don't believe something is true just because adults tell you. After all, you spent 2 years having to fend for yourself. That's a good quality. But watching the friendships and the community built in this group over the last 2 years gives me hope for how we can come out of times like COVID. This class also lost one of the most important people to ever walk through Forte Prep stores. This year, we lost Miss Amelia Keach, to whom this graduation is dedicated. I would be remiss not to mention both how incredible of a person Miss Keach was and how hard it was for our school to lose her. Miss Keach greeted every single one of you who walked into our building with a warm smile, open arms, and a fierce desire to make our school and our world a better place. Miss Keach stood up for every one of you and advocated for you to have the best school possible. She continually took a stand for students with disabilities, created a GSA to support our LGBTQ students, and worked tirelessly to make Forte Prep a safe space for everyone. All of us in this room are lucky to have been a part of the same community as Miss Amelia Keach. Please, tonight, in Amelia's honor, take a moment to reflect, either on something kind that Miss Keach did for you, and she did something kind for every single person in this room, or a time that you have had someone in this community do something purely kind for you. I'm a better person for having known Miss Keach, and our school is a better community for having had her in it. I urge you, class of 2024, to learn a lesson from the great role model that she was. It's your job to make our community better. One last lesson while I have you. I can't help it. One of the best examples of a community that exists on this planet is, you guessed it, ants. Thank you. Leafcutter ants, to be exact. Leafcutter ants work together to find food. In fact, when one leafcutter ant finds food, it releases a smell, so the other leafcutter ants can come find the food with it. Leafcutter ants actually farm mushrooms. They make fungus in their communities. And they literally create food to feed each other. What's important is that leafcutter ants couldn't do anything by themselves. The fact that they work so well together is what makes them one of the most sturdy species of insect on the planet. We can all aspire to be a little bit more like leafcutter ants. You are a remarkable group of young people, and you will only become more remarkable by growing closer and closer to your community. Class of 2024, push yourselves to be more like leafcutter ants. Congratulations. I'm so excited, so curious, and so optimistic about all that you will accomplish. Thank you. And with that, I would like to call up Ms. Viviana Benjumia, our Chief Community Officer, to address the most important guests in the audience tonight, our families.
I'm a little shorter. Thank you so much, Mr. Smith. I apologize in advance because I have a lot of words from the bottom of my heart in different languages. Me disculpo con anticipación porque tengo muchas palabras desde la profundidad de mi corazón en idiomas diferentes. I've been in my feelings lately. I've been in my feelings about how quickly time is passing, how much our school has changed, how much all of you have grown, and just simply how, with every graduation, I feel like Forte loses a small part of itself to the larger world. Time is passing. We are all growing and moving on, crossing off another day in our life calendars. And you are all walking out of here today to the first day of the rest of your lives. And I do not say those words lightly. They are heavy on my shoulders, and I hope you feel the weight of them as well. Every day, you start writing a new page in your book, and you get to decide the characters, the language, the highlights, and with each and every choice you make in your life, the twists and turns your story takes. Of course, there are some characters that are simply a part of your story, not because you chose them, but because they chose you, or because they simply have come into your life to serve a purpose. Your guardians have chosen you. We at Forte have had a purpose. Our purpose, regardless of how annoying it might be to you sometimes, is to love you first and foremost, as you are, no matter what, and then to prepare you to be able to think for yourselves, voice your opinions, and contribute to society to leave your own little mark on this world. Our purpose is to guide you through challenges, encourage you to express the best and most authentic version of yourselves, and ultimately, make sure that you are making the choices that you want to have in your book forever. Because that book is written in pen. There is no eraser of any kind. There's just more writing that unfolds the outcomes of your choices and keeps building the main character, you. So, today is the first day of the rest of your lives because you will walk out of here to a million choices, and from here on out, we at Forte will no longer be daily characters of your life story. On the daily, I will no longer have Kelly telling me, jokingly I know, that I don't love her because I can't for the life of me remember her name on the spot, or call Jaden Rodriguez Bad Bunny every time I see him walk down the hallway because of that one time at camp, or nag Jeremy and Robinson to move the hair out of their face so I can finally see their eyes. I will no longer be finger-waving hello at Gabby, or dodging Tixie's dabs, or stopping Aiden and Angel randomly to let them know that I'm in love with their beautiful curly hair. I will no longer exchange the same brief conversation with Derek H. at the water fountain as I think about him in the yellow suit for Susical, which then also makes me think of Melanie Ron and how she absolutely killed her performance. Sorry, Melanie, the other day, that's what I was talking about, not Aladdin. I will never again shake Jeff Augusto when he comes in the morning, or make Ken Mejia say hi to me when he's definitely not in the mood. And I will no longer have Katya smile remind me of the cute drawing she made me like 5 years ago, that I still have, by the way. Or be there to wake up and send encouraging little stickers and notes to my best friend forever, Kim Mejia, during her exams. I haven't even named all of you, nor have I talked about all the conversations and moments I have shared with all the families present. So just imagine how many pages of my book are filled with moments of you all. You all are characters in my book, and the books of every single person you've interacted with at Forte Prep. And while I can only speak for myself, I can honestly say that I'm so proud of each and every single one of you. You have all been really great characters in my book, and I truly treasure every moment I've shared with you all. Therefore, I hope you always make the choice that makes you proud of the story you are writing and makes you one of the best characters in all the other life books you are a part of out there in the larger world. For those of you with books where Ms. Keach made an appearance, just know that that's something she would have hoped to. And I hope you, like I, have beautifully written pages of moments shared with her. As you walk out of here today, with yet another great page for your book. I hope you take a moment to express your gratitude to all the characters that have played a part in getting you here today. Your peers, parents, siblings, teachers, counselors, friends, role models, mentors. Remember that they have allowed you to write your story up until this point, and that this is the foundation upon which you will continue to write the rest of your lives. Families, thank you for choosing us as characters in your life stories, and thank you for being a part of ours. What an honor you have gifted us, allowing us to watch your children grow and share this milestone with us. With a heart full of gratitude and a little bit of nostalgia, I congratulate you all. Families, Forte staff, and volunteers, this is for you too, because we've all had a part to play to make today happen. Class of 2024, congratulations. I can't wait for you to come back, visit, and share those future chapters with us. Thank you, and now to action.
Y para que los que no entendieron hablan español.
He estado en mis sentimientos últimamente. He estado en mis sentimientos sobre lo rápido que pasa el tiempo, cuánto ha cambiado nuestra escuela, cuánto han crecido todos los graduados y simplemente, como con cada graduación, siento que Forte pierde una pequeña parte de sí mismo ante ese mundo tan gigante. El tiempo pasa, todos estamos creciendo y avanzando, tachando otro día nuestros calendarios de vida y todos los graduados se van de aquí hoy hacia el primer día del resto de sus vidas. Y no digo esas palabras a la ligera, pesan sobre mis hombros y espero que ustedes también sientan su peso. Cada día empiezas a escribir una nueva página en tu libro y tú puedes decidir los personajes, el lenguaje, los aspectos más destacados y, con todas y cada una de las decisiones en tu vida, los giros y vueltas que tomará tu historia. Por supuesto, hay algunos personajes que simplemente son parte de tu historia, no porque tú los elegiste, sino porque ellos te eligieron a ti, o porque simplemente han llegado a tu vida para cumplir un propósito. Para los graduados, los guardianes los eligieron a ellos. Nosotros en Forte hemos tenido un propósito. Nuestro propósito, por muy cansón que a veces pueda ser, es amarlos ante todo, tal y como son, pase lo que pase, y luego prepararlos para que puedan pensar por ellos mismos, expresar sus opiniones y contribuir a la sociedad para que puedan dejar una pequeña huella en este mundo. Nuestro propósito es guiarlos a través de esos momentos difíciles, animarlos a expresar la mejor y más auténtica versión de ellos mismos y, por último, asegurarnos de que estén tomando las decisiones que desean tener en su libro para siempre. Porque ese libro está escrito con bolígrafo, no hay borrador de ningún tipo. Solo hay más escritura que despliega los resultados de cada decisión y sigue construyendo al personaje principal, ellos mismos. Entonces, hoy es el primer día del resto de sus vidas porque saldrán de aquí con 1.000.000 de opciones y de ahora en adelante nosotros en Forte ya no seremos personajes cotidianos en la historia de sus vidas. A diario ya no tendré a Kelly diciéndome en broma, lo sé, que no la quiero, que porque no puedo recordar el nombre en el instante. Ya no le diré a Jaden Rodríguez Bad Bunny cada vez que lo vea caminar por el pasillo por esa experiencia que tuvimos en un paseo de campamento. Ya no le diré a Jeremy y a Robinson que se quiten el pelo de la cara para finalmente poder ver los ojos. Ya no tendré mi saludo especial con Gaby, ni esquivaré en broma los saludos de mano de Trixie, ni detendré a Aiden y a Angel al azar para hacerles saber que estoy enamorada de su hermoso cabello rizado. Ya no intercambiaré la misma breve conversación con Derek H. en la fuente de agua mientras tengo esa imagen de él con el traje amarillo para Suzuko, lo que a la misma vez me hace pensar en Melanie Ron y cómo ella absolutamente brilló en su actuación en esa misma presentación. Nunca más sacudiré a Jeff Aburto cuando venga por las mañanas, ni haré que Ken Mejía me salude cuando definitivamente no está de humor. Ya no tendré esa sonrisa de Katia que me recuerda al lindo dibujo que me hizo hace 5 años, que por cierto todavía lo tengo. Y ya no estaré allí para despertar y enviar pequeñas calcomanías y notas animando a mi mejor amiga por siempre, Kim Mejía, durante sus exámenes. Ni siquiera los he nombrado a todos, ni he hablado de todas las conversaciones y momentos que he compartido con todas las familias presentes. Así que imagínense cuántas páginas de mi libro está lleno de momentos con todos ustedes. Todos ustedes son personajes de mi libro y de los libros de cada persona con los que han interactuado en Forte Prep. Y aunque solo puedo hablar por mí, puedo decir honestamente que estoy muy orgullosa de todos y cada uno de ustedes. Todos ustedes han sido personajes realmente geniales en mi libro. Y de verdad atesoro cada momento que he compartido con ustedes. Por lo tanto, espero que siempre tomen la decisión que los haga sentir orgullosos de la historia que están escribiendo y se conviertan en los mejores personajes de todos los demás libros de los que forman parte en este mundo. Para aquellos de ustedes que tienen libros en los que apareció Miss Keach, sepan que eso es algo que ella también no hubiera esperado. Y espero que ustedes, como yo, hayan escrito hermosas páginas de momentos compartidos con ella. Al salir de aquí hoy, con otra gran página para sus libros, espero que se tomen un momento para expresar su gratitud a todos los personajes que han contribuido a que estén aquí el día de hoy. Compañeros, padres, hermanos, profesores, consejeros, amigos, mentores. Recuerden que les han permitido escribir su historia hasta este momento. Y esa es la base sobre la cual continuarán escribiendo el resto de sus vidas. Familias, gracias por elegirnos como personajes de sus historias de vida. Y gracias por ser parte de la nuestra. Qué honor nos han regalado al permitirnos ver crecer a sus hijos y a compartir este momento con ellos. Con el corazón lleno de gratitud y un poco de nostalgia, los felicito a todos. Familias, personal de Forte y voluntarios, esto también es para ustedes, porque todos hemos tenido un papel a desempeñar para que hoy pudiera ser una realidad. Clase del 2024, felicitaciones. No puedo esperar a que regresen, nos visiten y compartan los capítulos que están por escribir. Gracias. And now, please welcome Benny Garcia, the current Forte Prep Student Government President. Where's Benny? And one of the class speakers for the class of 2024. Now you clap.
Good afternoon, parents, teachers, graduating class of 2024, and everyone in the Forte Prep community. My name is Benny Garcia, and I am honored to serve as the president of the Forte Prep Student Council. First and foremost, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to all my teachers who have supported me and guided me throughout 5th and 8th grade. When I started 5th grade, I was a quiet kid who didn't like standing out or speaking out in public. Although I still find those things challenging, I have grown into a strong leader because of those skills I have developed here. I would especially like to thank Miss Milton, who pushed me to step out of my comfort zone. Without her encouragement, I probably wouldn't be giving out this speech today. Forte Prep is an extraordinary school that has provided us with countless opportunities, from diverse clubs to valuable program recommendations. I never imagined I would have such close friends such as Stephen, Reese, and Kenneth. Stephen and Reese introduced me to the joy of absurd humor, and Kenneth showed me the resilience needed to adjust to new places and situations. 8th grade has been particularly challenging with its conflicting schedule, state exams, regents, and trimesters, and numerous overlapping projects. Yet as Jason Silva, producer for National Geographic, once said, there's always going to be circumstances you can't plan for. There's always the unexpected relevance and serendipity. Despite these challenges, I have been lucky to make beautiful memories like our last movie. Let me share a brief story from The Unteachables by Gordon Corman. It's about a class deemed to be full of students who don't care about school and have trouble understanding. Some are misjudged based on rumors, but when given a chance, they prove to be among the smartest. Forte Prep reminds me of the story, with its daily drama, closet geniuses, and unique individuals. We are a diverse community from many cultures, creating lasting memories together. One of my favorite experiences was in art class when we had to create a project focusing on logos and colors for a box. Initially, I wanted to work alone, but Miss Milton encouraged me to consider working in a group. Just 2 minutes after starting alone, Kenneth approached me, asked me to join. I hesitated, but decided to give it a try. It turned out to be an amazing experience. We spent hours on Google Meet trying to draw a penguin, a task that proved to be quite challenging. Our sketches initially looked like chickens, but throughout our efforts and stories and laughs, we grew closer. I'm not the only one who has built strong relationships here. I've seen many students who barely spoke to each other in earlier grades become close friends in 8th. We have grown not just as individuals, but as a family, getting closer and more connected. As we conclude this chapter and embark on a new beginning, I hope to maintain these friendships beyond Forte Prep. Let's start this next phase strong and continue to support each other along the way. Thank you.
And now, it's my pleasure to introduce Daphne Masura, the current Forte Prep Student Government Vice President and the other class speaker for the class of 2024.
Thank you, Mr. Smith. Good afternoon, families, teachers, and students. My name is Daphne Masuera, and I am the Vice President of the Student Council for the graduating class of 2023 to 2024 at Forte Prep. As many of you know, I'm also a proud Boston Terrier, go you, with a love for garage rock and a passion for Dr. L's Debate Club. When I first came to Forte Prep, I had no idea what lay ahead of me. The path was uncertain, especially after the upheaval of the pandemic. Starting at a new school during such a tumultuous time was daunting, and I wasn't sure what to expect. Yet, Forte Prep welcomed me with open arms and made a challenging period not only bearable, but enjoyable. As a 5th grader, the school infused a sense of fun and community into the pandemic experience, turning it into a time of growth and discovery. A few examples being community meeting on Zoom, performing art with Ismu, who has always been an impressive singer, to be honest. Throughout these years, I've met fantastic people, teachers such as Ms. Nakos, Ms. Milton, Mr. Licker, Mr. Tai, Mr. Zarate, Mr. Hope, and Mr. Lee are all teachers that have stuck with me and dealt with my antics in their classes. Peers that I love so much, and there are so many I can name, but to name a few such as Leslie Pereira, Mari Paz, Vicky, Allison Acevedo, Daniel F., Derek H., Ariana Q, Tanya, Kelly, who are also friends, and they have left an indelible mark on my life. They have shaped me into the person I am today, and for that I am profoundly grateful. These relationships are an experience or treasures I will carry with me always, as they have played a crucial role in my journey. I'm sorry. From a young age, I've always wanted to make a difference. I've always wanted to make a difference that isn't in just my life only, but in everyone else's too. Forte made me realize that when I had the opportunity to run for student council in 6th grade, and that was when I realized that I've always wanted to make change. Standing here today, I realize that Forte Prep has given me the tools and confidence to do just that. This school has empowered me to believe in myself and my ability to affect change, no matter how small. Each of us have strived tirelessly over these past 4 years, climbing relentlessly to reach the top, to become the individuals we are today. We have grown, matured, and transformed for the better, and this evolution will continue as we move forward. Now back to Ms. Mill. Ms. Mill has always been there with me since day one. She taught me performing arts and the basics, and it helped me all throughout my 4 years of being in Forte. She has always been there as a leader, as a friend, and even as someone who I can go to for comfort. She's more of a friend than a leader to me, and I am incredibly grateful for her helping to make times that were hard for me more bearable and overall better. I am incredibly proud of myself, and I am equally proud of every single one of you. We have all worked hard to be here, celebrating our collective achievements. As we look ahead, I am filled with excitement and optimism about the future. I cannot wait to see what lies in store for each of us in this room. Thank you, Forte Prep, for the unforgettable journey. Congratulations, class of 2024. Let's continue to strive to grow and to make a difference in the world.
Thank you, Daphne. It's now my distinct pleasure to welcome the one and only family, Miss Moya Melton, the 8th grade level leader and visual arts teacher, to deliver the special awards to the class of 2024.
Okay. Thank you, Daphne. Thank you, Mr. Smith. It is my honor to now present the special awards from the 2023-2024 school year. If your name is called, please come to the front to receive your award. The first award is the Forte Citizenship Award. To the student who has always represented Forte Prep to the fullest and used their leadership and voice responsibly. This award goes to Aaron Gray. The second award is the Growth Award, given to the student who has continued to grow academically every day they were at Forte Prep. This award goes to Kenneth Mejia. The third award is the Best Self Award, given to the student who consistently showed up as their best version of themselves during their time at Forte Prep. This award goes to Sam Gallego. This year, Councilmember Shakar Kirshman has offered 3 citations for a student who have gone above and beyond at school. New student, new leader citation. A student enrolled into the school community during the last 2 years who has shown great leadership amongst their classmates. This award goes to Jayla Nelson. Lead with empathy. A leader who works to be inclusive of all their peers and uplifts their fellow classmates. This award goes to Mari Paz Lopez. Academic Excellence Citation. A student that has shown great academic talent and promise. This award goes to Melanie Ron. Finally, the most dedicated citation. A student that has shown great dedication to their education, including improvement of their grades throughout the school year or commitment to extracurriculars. This award goes to Sophia Espero. Congratulations to all the award winners and all of our graduates. It is now my honor to reintroduce Ms. Benjamia for our diploma component of the ceremony.
Now, we will confer all graduating members of the class of 2024 with their official Forte Prep diplomas. Names will be read alphabetically by last name. When your friends or family members' names are read, please keep your applause brief. That's it. There are many students to celebrate. Students, remember that you will pause for a photo before exiting the stage. Make sure you pose. I definitely don't want to see none of this. And Erin Jarrett, you can smile, but I've seen you smile. And now, welcome the class of 2024. First row, please stand. I haven't called your name. Now you better smile. All right. Aaron Eduardo Jarrett. Aiden Jorge Munoz. Albert Vital. Alexander Escamilla. Coyotl. Alison Arias. Alonso Derek Peralta. Andrés Ramírez Casallas. Andy Omar Alcapina López. Ángel R. Bautista. We need to pause. So, applause for class of 2024. And practice your poses. Anthony M. Kumbay. Quesada. Ashley Alcanchala. Benny Garcia. Brian Alexis Pixie Estrada. Brianna Sojos. Carlos Romero González. Catherine Pérez Barrera. Second row, please stand. Cristian L. Vázquez Pineda. Daniel Flores Mayen. Daniel Juárez. Dana Michaela Amendano. Daphne V. Masuera. Darren Owusu. Derek Hurtado. Oh, we gotta hug. Yeah. We gotta celebrate. Derek Mendez Calle. We celebrate however we want. Diego Barragán. Drake Davis Malave. Emily Santiago. Emmanuel Castillo Reyes. Eric Galicia Delcid. Fabiana Vargas Chipoco. Gabriela J. Quispe Castro. Giovanni Olivares Ladino. Grace N. Chimborazo Tamay. Grace Owusu Nayameche. Ian F. Andrade. Isabela Segarra Caucín. Jacob Luis Guevara. Jaden Steve Rodriguez. Bad Bunny. Jayla Nelson. Jaylene Camille Eras. Jeff Anthony Aburto Garcia. And a shake from afar for congratulations. Row 3, please stand. Jeff Saka Quito. Jeremy Castro Tapur. Jeremy Gavilanes Yungasaka. Jeremy de Jesus Pérez Cepeda. Jessica Guadalupe Vanegas Tamay. Joey A. Fernández. We shake hands, guys. We congratulate you. We're so excited. Jonathan Barros. Jordi Alexander Naula Aucanchala. Julissa Medel Álvarez. Kaylee Bravo Soriano. Carol Romero. Katia Stephanie Abad Heredia. Kelly González Carreón. Kenneth Mejía. Best friend forever, Kimberly Mejía Chavez. Kimberly Saenz. Kimberly Joana Velázquez Estrada. Leo Emanuel Arroyo. Leslie A. Tlaxani. Ahora sí, Leslie Perea. Lexi Romero. Maripaz López. Melanie Ron. Melinda Paredes Mentado. Michael Sanchez. Milani Sofía Sánchez. Mohammed CDB. Noah Emanuel León. Paula S. Romero Páez. Row 4, please stand. Reese Cedric Pacquiao. Robinson F. Guamán Palaguachi. Samuel Gallego Barona. Saraid Juárez. Sophia Marjorie Aspera. Steven R. Cuautepixi Morales. Tania Campos. Tomás Marsiglia. Valentina Isabela Ruilova. Vicky León. Javier Jeremías García C. Jeremy Nejatengo Flores. Zaire Malachi John Woodruff. Congratulations, class of 2024. We are so very excited for all of you. And as we wait for these final pictures, don't get shy, please. I will reintroduce Mr. Justin Smith, Chief of Schools.
Class of 2024, please rise. Thank you for your 4 years of service, teamwork, resilience, integrity, voice, and excellence. We can't wait to watch you continue to strive. Your tassel should be on the right side. Not yet, that should still be on the right side. We didn't say go yet. Now, please turn your tassel to the left. You are now officially Forte graduates. Congratulations, class of 2024. You can be seated. Okay, you get to do the fun thing in a second. Not yet, though. We're not done. I would now like to introduce Forte Prep's Head of Upper School, Ms. Angela Moo, to share some closing remarks.
Dear class of 2024, esteemed teachers, proud families, and cherished friends. Today marks a significant milestone in our lives as we stand on the brink of a new journey, transitioning from 8th grade to high school. We find ourselves reflecting on the path we've traveled and looking forward with anticipation and hope. It makes me incredibly proud to see this group of students walk across the stage and now sit here in your caps and gowns and glimmering in your green. This journey has been anything but ordinary. You were the first group of students to enter a Forte Prep classroom by being let in from the Zoom waiting room. The pandemic year challenged us in a way we never imagined. Learning remotely tested our patience, resilience, and adaptability. We faced screens instead of classrooms, virtual hugs instead of real ones, and solitude instead of the vibrant chatter that would happen between our peers. But through it all, we persevered. We adapted to new ways of learning, making recordings of ourselves to submit as assignments, staying connected in innovative ways by having virtual birthday parties, and learning to use websites and apps we never have before and don't do anymore. We discovered the strength within ourselves to overcome unprecedented obstacles. The resilience that this group of students have shown to make it to this point is one that must be acknowledged. We have emerged stronger, more adaptable, and ready to face the future with confidence. To our families, thank you. Thank you, families, for trusting us to guide the education and the future of your children during such a turbulent time in our world back in 2020. Thank you for your unwavering support, your patience, your love, your sacrifices, and encouragement is a big part of their success today. This graduating class is extremely symbolic to me. You are the last group of students that I taught before fully stepping out of the classroom. You are the last group I was a Georgetown advisor for, and the first group of graduates during my first year as head of school of upper grade. You have all taught me so much. Up to this point in my career, I think this is a group that has taught me the most. After 11 years of teaching in the classroom, you signify something bigger. Not only did you teach me how to be a virtual teacher, or how to run field day on Zoom, or figure out computer-based state testing for the first time this year, you have helped me, and certainly many other members of our community, grow in other ways. You've taught me how to grow through times of challenge. With the loss of our counselor, Ms. Amelia Keach, earlier this year, I saw this group of students show up with empathy, share kind words, or say nothing, but be present at a ceremony to let our community know that you are there for them. You have taught me that middle school friends are a huge part of what makes these years the ones that will stick out 10 years from now. The Scooby-Doo costume crew, to the prep rally camellios who brought the energy to the whole school, or singing one of the toughest musical duets with one of your closest friends for the talent show. Shout out to Sophia and Melanie for doing that. These are the moments that replay for me as I look back on this year, and I hope you have moments like this for you to reminisce on as well. Finally, you have shown me what pride looks and feels like. This 8th grade group is one that is full of personality and spirit. You have shown an immense amount of pride for your teams throughout the entire school year. From Joey and Zaire leading their advisory cheers at the very beginning of the cheer-off this year, to the Spelman ladies banding together to celebrate their HBCU, and the camaraderie of each advisory showing up at field day to bring their best and bring the best out of each other as well as their inner competitors. Congrats, Purdue, on winning field day this year. I am sincerely grateful for all the big and small things that you have taught me and this community. As we step into high school, let's carry forward the lessons we've learned. Remember that resilience is not just about bouncing back from difficulties, but about growing through them. It's about finding opportunities and challenges and remaining steadfast in facing adversity. High school will be an exciting and transformative time. Embrace the opportunities, make new friends, and discover your passions. Remember, it's not just about the academic success, but also being a good person. Treat others with respect, lend a helping hand, and always strive to make a positive impact on your community. Although you won't hear your teachers and adults in the middle school building saying, tuck in your shirts, Mo and Kat, tuck in your shirts, or sit up, or pencils in your hand, or make sure you're annotating, I do want to offer these words to keep in mind. Be kind. Be courageous. Be curious. Kindness will open doors and build bridges. Curiosity will fuel your learning and growth. Courage will help you face challenges head on and stand up for what is right. Congratulations, class of 2024. You did it. You've arrived. Let's hear it one more time to these amazing students. We wish you all the best on your future endeavors. At this time, you may, when I say go, you may toss your cap. Go!